Hey guys, this is my testimony in the Notarized Rebuild testimony. My faith affidavit through my framework that God's been teaching me through, which I call the Notarized Rebuild. Nothing, Case. Say hi to the people. Right here.
What are you talking about, people?
You gotta say hi.
Whoa!
Today I share my testimony as a living document, a story God has been writing through my entire life season. Through surrender, healing, obedience, He has guided me step by step, teaching how to rebuild with Him, with the foundation, with Him as my foundation.
Mom,
Yes.
I'm focusing on Friday.
You was focusing on driving? Okay, first we noticed when God got my attention. That was a season when I could feel God calling me to slow down and pay attention more. I began to notice the areas of my life that felt heavy, uncertain, or misaligned in motherhood life, in my inner life, okay? That awareness was the first signal that something new was beginning. And then secondly was to name. Call me things honestly before God. I started naming my fears, my questions, and the places where I needed healing. I brought my whole heart to God, not hiding my struggles or pretending I had it all together. In naming what was real, I made space for God to meet me with truth and compassion. Now, step number 3 is to narrate, okay? That means we gotta tell our story and let God do the rest. Okay, honestly. So as I reflected on my journey, I began to see God's hand in every chapter, even the difficult ones. I saw how He carried me through transitions, taught me resilience, and revealed purpose through my experiences. I realized that my story could be a testimony of His faithfulness. Now, we move on to step number 4, and that is to navigate, following His guidance step by step. Okay, because after we notice, we name, we narrate the story, now we have to move through the story, okay? So God showed me that rebuilding is a process. I learned to seek His wisdom daily, trusting in Him in decisions, leaning on prayer, and moving forward, even when I could not see the full path. He became my compass in seasons of uncertainty. Now, as a notary, I had to add this step, okay? The 5th step is to notarize, okay? Confirming what God had established for me. Through prayer and reflection, I began to recognize the ways God was confining His work in my life. I saw the evidence of His provision, His protection, His guidance. I choose to stand in faith, trusting that what He was building in me was secure. Now, number 6, I don't got 6 fingers right now, but number 6, okay, this is the next level part, okay, stepping forward in obedience. Now it's time to next level of your life, right? God called me to keep growing, to step into new opportunities with courage and humility. I learned that faith often means saying yes before fully understanding the full picture. Each step forward became an act of trust, and that is what I am at right now. Okay, and now last but not least is to nourish. Okay, you need to nourish your gifts. After you step into your gifts, you have to nourish it. Okay, carrying what God is growing. Today, I'm learning to also nourish my faith through prayer, gratitude, and intentional living, which I call verified living, notarized living. I care for my calling by staying close to God and remembering that growth requires patience and tenderness. I'm learning to walk gently with myself and others as God continues His work in me. Global calling, your girl is going to Thailand. My testimony is that God restores, guides, and sustains. He meets us in every season and leads us towards purpose when we trust Him. I stand as a witness that rebuilding with God brings peace, clarity, and hope. Signed in faith, witnessed by grace, and sealed in purpose. Thank you guys for watching so much. That's my testimony. More coming soon. See you guys later. Bye. Say bye, Case. Bye. Bye.
What?
Say bye.
Unintended consequences of government choices.